Hi, my name is Jenny. Welcome to my channel. Today I have a library book haul for you for the month of June. I actually have checked out 13 books in total from the library, but I will only discuss 5 of them. The first 5 that are due back in the library in the upcoming weeks. I'm only doing a portion of my actual library book haul because I only have so much space on my phone, which I'm using to record this video. So I'll just get started with the books. The first one is Delicious Foods by James Hannaham. Delicious Foods is a contemporary literary fiction novel with elements of magical realism. Delicious Foods is James Hannaham's second full-length novel. There are 3 characters in the novel. There is Darlene. She is a widow and mother who turns to drugs to ease her grief from the death of her husband. She finds a job with a shady company to work at a farm. There is Eddie, Darlene's 11-year-old son, who gets left behind when Darlene gets her job. The third character in the novel is the drug itself that threatens to destroy the family. A couple books in this list are ones I have already mentioned in a previous video. The reason I'm talking about them again is because at my library, if nobody else puts a hold on books that are checked out, library patrons can renew the books 2 times and be able to keep the books for as long as 9 weeks in total. So the next book I will talk about is Frontier City, Toronto, on the Verge of Greatness by Sean McAuliffe. Frontier City is the second book I have picked up recently that focuses on Toronto. The first book was Subdivided, City Building in an Age of Hyperdiversity, with Jay Paler and John Loring as the editors. There's a different subtitle for the American edition. Subdivided is about cultural diversity in Toronto and how design can impact the lives of the different communities that call Toronto home. I read Subdivided and picked up Frontier City because I have an interest in urban affairs and urban planning. Frontier City is a non-fiction book that grew out of a series of reports the author Sean McAuliffe wrote about the 2014 civic elections in Toronto. McAuliffe followed various candidates from all over the Greater Toronto region as they engaged their communities on issues that matter to them, including poverty, violence, racism, and drugs. The third book I will discuss in this video is also about a city. It is Jonathan Franzen's first novel, The 27th City, released in 1985, about St. Louis, Missouri. Set in the 1980s, St. Louis is a quietly dying river city until it hires a new police chief. In comes S. Jamu, a charismatic young woman from Bombay. As soon as she is installed, the city's leading citizens become embroiled in a far-reaching political conspiracy. That's basically what it says on Goodreads about the book. Don't exactly know what that means, but I guess I'll find out when I read it. The next book I will discuss on this video is Farewell My Lovely by Raymond Chandler. I'm reading Farewell My Lovely from a 3-book bind-up of the first 3 novels by Raymond Chandler that feature private detective Philip Marlowe. The second book in this series, it begins with Philip Marlowe investigating a missing persons case. At a nightclub, he sees felon Moose Malloy barge in looking for his ex-girlfriend, Velma Valento. Nobody in the club knows her, so Malloy kills the black owner of the club and escapes. Malloy becomes interested in investigating further into Malloy and Velma, which takes him into a case that involves stolen jewelry, blackmail, and corrupt police officers. Finally, I will talk about the fifth and final book in this video. It's a non-fiction book called Descent into Chaos: The United States and the Failure of Nation Building in Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Central Asia by Ahmed Rashid. In May, I read the memoir A Bed of Red Flowers by Nilüfer Pazira. That book focused on the experiences of one family in Afghanistan. Descent into Chaos takes on the wider scope of the region of Afghanistan, Pakistan, and Central Asia, as well as American policy versus outcomes in the region. Released in 2008, a lot of changes in time has passed since the publication. I should probably look for more up-to-date publications. Basically, I'm reading a recent history book and have also looked at the public library catalog to see what else they have. I also have a few other books in my own collection on Afghanistan that are mostly journalist accounts, which Descent into Chaos is also one. Alright, that's it for this video. If you want me to talk about what else I have from the library, my actual stack is more than 5. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll try to make more videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.